Okay, I know people are using Google Docs quite a bit these days, and that's great. I use Google Docs all the time, and so I'm going to show you how to set up your essay in correct MLA. I'm going to actually title this here, give this a little title, formatting in MLA. So first thing is to start here where the cursor is blinking, and you can make sure actually to use like 12, 11 point probably would be fine as well, but you can, 12 point is the font size standard. You can change from the set at Arial, but so I'm just going to leave it at that, but you can, choose one of these other styles, maybe not these crazy ones, but Cambria, Calibri, something easy to read. So I'm just going to type my name, and then your professor's name goes next. So in this case, you're going to type in my last name is all you need. You don't need my full name. And then the course title and section number, if you know that, it's section 10 for this term. And then the date, and you want to enter in, I'm just going to enter in today's date, but enter in the number, date, and then the spelled out month, and then the year, and then you're good to go. And before I enter in like a title, I'm going to go and show you how to do the header. You need your last name and page numbers in as a running header, and it's a little tricky. So yeah, it's that insert and then scroll down to header, footer, select header, and it'll bring you up here in the header. You can also just click in this area. I'll show you. If I click out of it, it disappears, right? So if I click back in there, double click, it opens back up, so you can avoid just going to the insert and scrolling down. So I'm going to type in my last name. So obviously you would type in your own last name. Then very important, you need to add a space, because otherwise your page numbers are just going to be, there's not going to be any space between your name and the page numbers. So, and don't type in a number, otherwise you'll just have one on every page. So what you need to do next is go to Insert, Page Numbers, and then you're going to select this one because you want it in the upper right, and you do want it on the first page. If you did this one, that's kind of a report style where you have a different title page. You can see that grayed out title page type of thing. But this is the standard one that you want for MLA. So you select that, and you've done it correctly when it's this kind of grayed out look. Don't select the box for different first page, otherwise it'll leave it off of the first page, and that's not MLA formats. You actually want it on the first page. Now you're ready to add a title to this first page, and so you do want the title to be centered, so you'll just click that center align. These are all the alignment styles: right align, left align, center align. So I'm just gonna and then basically the rule for titles is something original for this first essay that's about a place. Make it something that clues your reader into what that place is. Maybe play around with it to make it something that's kind of catchy that will make a reader want to read your essay. Something original that makes the looks like I got an extra space there. And no boldface. It should be capitalized correctly. But then here's something that a lot of people forget, is then they'll just, oh, now I'm going to start typing here. But the problem is that you're still in center alignment. So you need to go up here and click that left align button. And now you can tab or use the space bar, space 5 times, but tab is obviously just one button easier. So now I start writing the greatest essay ever written. When you're done with that paragraph, you just click down, start a new paragraph, but you're going to have to remember to tab, indent every one of your paragraphs. So this should help you with MLA formatting. When you want to upload your essay, since you're not going to be able to add a shareable link in Moodle. What you need to do if you're working in Google Docs like this, all these things I've shown you are applicable in most of the versions of Word, although it will look quite a bit different, and some of the versions of Word are frankly pretty confusing to figure out. That's why I'm showing you in Google here, but you can click on File and scroll down to Download here. And the two best options are this Microsoft Word option, DocX. So you'll save your file with something recognizable, SA1 and your last name, or you can also save it as a PDF file to upload to Moodle. So those are the two best options that I would suggest, and maybe saving it to your desktop first, and then you can move it around later. But for uploading to Moodle, that's what you'll want to do. But your formatting should still all look good, and it shouldn't change with doing that. All right, so hopefully this is helpful to you, and yeah, like I said, I'll probably do a video like this for when you're start setting up your works cited pages for the remaining essays, but you don't need to worry about that for this first essay because there aren't any sources required.